So I've seen everyone on TikTok ranting and raving about healthy living, organic, grow your own foods. I love this, mostly because I grew up doing this. I didn't even know what organic meant as a child because growing up, that's what we ate. It was our food. We ate everything out of the garden. We grew our own animals. We even went out and hunted. As an example, this is something I've done throughout my life still. Here is amaranth, a fine seed. Grew this ourselves in the garden. And now we're going to go ahead and cook it up into a nice breakfast cereal. Here we add a 1/4 cup once the water is boiling. And only a 1/4 cup because it expands a lot. Now that that is added in there, I'll need to set a timer. You're gonna let it boil for 5 minutes. Lightly stirring so it doesn't scorch. But keep it at a good boil the whole time. 5-minute timer done. First stage of the cooking process done. But now I take it over here to the sink. Look out, love. And I'll run cold water on a low volume to rinse out the grain here. And as I do so, stir it around a little bit, kind of knock these seeds down here and there. And all the seeds that are mature will have saturated in the boiling water. All the immature seeds, leftover chaff, and bits of plant matter that you don't want, it's all going to stay floating. And as you rinse that and more, it's all going to just rinse right out. So you get nothing but that mature, good seed left. You want to let it rinse until the water runs cool out of the pot and you don't see anything else just easily floating to the surface. All right, once I have rinsed, reduce the water to only like probably 1 inch, 2 inches. If you want to get very technical with your cooking, which I'm not always as good at doing, you probably want to have about 3 cups, 4 cups of water to your 1/4 cup of amaranth. It'll actually cook down a lot. The reason being is I'm going to cook this now on a simmer burner with the hot plate on there even, so it slows down the process. And I'm going to cook that for like 40 to 50 minutes. I'm going to want to stir it every 10 though. So let's set a timer for 10 minutes, and every 10 minutes I come in and I check it and stir it. Also gonna find a lid. All right. Leave the lid on whenever you're not stirring it up until your last 10 minutes of cook time. First 10-minute timer, come in to stir. Not much has happened yet. And with it on low, that's going to take it quite a bit of time. 20 minutes into the process. Still pretty much the same. The third stirring. Now it's starting to do something a little bit. Seeds starting to open up a little bit. It's hard to get close, but see what was a hard little knot starts to put out this sort of, looks like a tail uncurling outside of the seed. That's what you want to see when it's finally starting to really cook and unlock the seed. Getting close finally. Starting to release all of its starches. Water's getting super cloudy. Let's get that set for another 10 minutes. Almost done. All right, it's finally getting about ready. At this point, because I like to add a little bit more creamy texture, and suspends a lot of your seeds perfectly by adding a little bit of cream of wheat. Hold on, let me do this. Slowly add it and stir it in. That way you don't get it to clump. Make sure it all stirs in smoothly. And then all you got left is the cook time on that cream of wheat now, which is only about 2 to 5 minutes. So I got a little bit of clumpage. Let's see if I can break those up. Then, to flavor it up, I'll add a tiny bit of butter, a little bit of brown sugar, probably like a couple tablespoons of brown sugar, a teaspoon of butter, and milk or heavy cream or something else to just really boost that creaminess so you get a porridge out of it. Brown sugar going in. We're going to be special and add a little bit of heavy whipping cream, make it really nice and thick and creamy. There's our butter. Let that all melt in. And just a few minutes we'll have what is mostly a brunch now. I love this meal, but it takes a good hour sometimes to get it to a full cook. And all right, there we go. Nice thick porridge. See the seeds are all unlocked there. You see almost a little tail coming out. Oh, I thought that was kind of cool. Great thing about this stuff, did some research just so I could really, I knew this, but I wanted to get the actual numbers. So in a single cup of the cooked amaranth, which is what I have right here, just 1 cup, you got 250 calories, 9.3 grams of protein, 46 carbs, 105% necessary of magnesium, 40% of your dietary needs for magnesium, 36% phosphorus, 29% iron, 19% selenium, and 18% copper. You get all of that and more out of a single cup of something that I grew in my garden.